Yo, bro. Yo, when they be coming around the corner.
Yeah, that shit looks stupid as hell, pissing me off.
Yo, they be running on their tippy toes and shit, yeah.
Fucking
What
shit
the
like
fuck
that.
are you doing, man?
Like, come on, man. Ain't nobody looking at like, oh man, I look a little off. Nobody.
Nobody is fucking
That's
saying nothing
why.
about this.
That's why this game is gay. 'Cause they got people like that all over the place. Ain't nobody say that. Like, ain't nobody laugh at that.
Where the fuck is Brickley's Gym? That's what I'm looking for.
Beat. Little ugly bitch. I don't like you.
Are y'all fucking serious? Pick up the fucking ball, nigga.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Cleveland Browns and the Philadelphia Eagles. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They start on the ground here at Sanders. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Another run with Sanders. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard.
Corey, what?
I looked over to you. I caught this glimpse of me. Oh!
She got one in.
Anyway, still funny. So you remember that whole that duo? Okay. Diamond and Silk. Well, Diamond. Her real name is Lynette Hardaway. Yeah, already know. I know that now. Of the pro-Trump duo and Republican supporter team, of course called Diamond. So anyway, Diamond passed away. And although most are saying it was due to COVID, the reason has yet to be announced. But the ex-president posted on his social media, our beautiful Diamond of Diamond and Silk passed away her home in the state of North Carolina. And Silk was with her all the way into her death. There was no better team anywhere or at any time. Diamond's death, that's what he said. Diamond's death was totally unexpected. They all say friends and family. And he said, Trump said, it was probably her.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Watkins. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead it 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. A shotgun snap for Watson. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played. Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And that will be incomplete.
Anytime he reads Matt Cover, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they run to the challenge.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He'll get this to about the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. He's going deep for Brown. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsome.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 25-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And you hear it all the time, but that's one of the dangers of the blitz. You get past that first wave, nobody else is there.
And when teams blitz, what they're trying to do is make you lose your poise, lose your timing and your tempo. But when you hold it together, you can really hurt them the other way, getting past that first wave.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. The Eagles at 4-3, a game over 500. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Sanders. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your
think the shot is fucked up?
the edge.
I know why it is.
What's he talking about now?
I only adjust the early, very
It looks
early,
like a
late
nickel set
shit.
now for the
I
Browns
never
on
adjust
3rd
the
down.
actual shot. I haven't been adjusting the shot. I'm just thinking about, like, why the fuck is this shit so off?
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Hopefully that shit is right, Chad.
Hopefully. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again is Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Watson to Njoku there for the Cleveland first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
To the air yet again, Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
This defense, 3 interceptions now. And, Charles, obviously that one for the pick-6. That gives them a 3-possession lead, and they are really in the driver's seat.
Makes you imagine what that lead could become with another half of football left to play because the way they're getting after a partner, 30 points, 40 points, even 50 points, that type of a lead, not out of the question. And neither is another pick-6.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. And that is incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far in this defense because they've been showing their best coverage. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A good return there, 17 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. It got his man complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows it a would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
The final shot before the break, Watson. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something out of this game, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. It's caught at the 10. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb.
83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He wanted that end zone. Powerful running, but he couldn't quite get there.
And that's going to really make him upset. And right now, there's no way he's letting a coach take him out of the game. He's going to want the ball again, so he actually does get into the end zone, hopefully on his next carry.
Chubb again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. His fourth rushing touchdown of the year, number 6 overall. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16.
Oh, my goodness. And you ate it. Oh, my goodness.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So now on comes the Browns offense as they'll try for 2 more. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
they'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Second down, back to Sanders. 131 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes airing it out deep for Smith. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Three quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. On first down, it's Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Watson. And his throw is incomplete.
Quarterbacking 1-on-1. He can force the ball into double coverage. Especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight. He's the one force it in there because it's going to be tipped up and picked off.
The Browns on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Off off of play action. It's Watson. And he comes back with one complete. And the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. On second and goal, Watson. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
That's good decision-making right there. Understood down the distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Now Watson on third and goal. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by York is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Running right, here's Sanders, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Browns are right back in this football game. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. On second and 7, Watson. Open man here is Kroll. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch and touches time ticking off the clock. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Here's Watson. Quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Watson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now there's the timeout. Signal for with 2 seconds to go. And the field goal unit likely trying to send this one to overtime. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And his kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started.
You think back to halftime, you know, they were close to being written off. They faced the deficit, and now here as we begin overtime, they're one drive away from a comeback victory.
Think about where they started.
Oh, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. What a gigantic interception
interception here in the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, with where they're at on the field, I mean, they're already in field goal range to win this thing.
And the head coach is just talking to the special teams coordinator right now and saying, okay, where does he want the ball positioned? Because that's all you're going to do on offense. Move it to that spot. Make sure you take care of the football and probably third down, kick the field goal, and try and win this game.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
What can Mahomes do now with his overtime drive? Man open left side is Brown.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it. Because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Mahomes going to throw. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the offense. And the Eagles are going to win the football game.
Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So for Philadelphia,
they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule.
And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll fall to 5-3 with
Brittany Griner can sing. Don't get my pussy fall from the man, and they got a nigga side. Marcus Hale just said, fuck it, I'm out. Hey, fuck what he talking about. Hold it fire. He can't see if she looks down. That nigga was dressed like a cow. All right, y'all. 5150. Anyway, fuck man. Y'all know what's up. Gonna get y'all next week. 50 in this motherfucker. Thank you. Fuck with us. Beauty! Everybody go on. I just want y'all to take a shot right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, nigga.
That's the zipper.
Yep.
Come on, man. Come on, I was supposed to man, but I just gotta let people see it. You got one, Mitch?
Everybody can't wear everything.
Somebody say Liddy is very sure of himself. That is true.
Yeah.
Homie, first of all, man, I don't fuck with motherfucking the meek. I don't have them type of people around me. When I first met Liddy, it was through a friend of mine.
Oh, Lord.
My friend, he's working with me this week at the LOL. Angus Black.
I love Angus.
Norfolk. Goddamn it. Angus Black, he like a little hood. No. Who's taller between Angus Black and Mark? He look like you a little bit though. Angus, he complimenting you on this motherfucker, dog. Anyway, get that picture up as soon as you can. I want people to see Lenny and his shit.
Oh, come on.
That's me. That's more my style right there. That's how I dress.
Oh,
So I got some different shit. I'll take you to my jacket, man, tomorrow. I don't know if you about one, Lenny.
Don't you back on the bullshit. I'm waiting for you to get back on so I can get the fuck out of this game.
No, shut up,
Stop
man.
calling
Another
me.
game.
But anyway, let me know as soon as you got that.
We
Picture.
already
Look
done that.
here.
The type of outfits that he took me to told about. Even though, look, I admit it was different. That's why I was like, I look for something different.
Here you go, give me that.
I don't like the mall shit. Let me see that one. Let me see that one.
That was my son who did the show.
You should have had a picture of you with your. You should have your son out here.
Oh, that's right.
He's
That's
on
what
his
he
honeymoon.
does.
Oh, he on his honeymoon.
And by the way, he's the one who,
There you go. There go Lenny with his Haji outfit on.
in my house. That's why, take this one right here. Take this one.
Lenny look like he walk out the club. Where my carpet at?
Listen, when he walked in the store and he saw those suits, he said, okay, I like you with this. Then he thought that had nothing to do. When the guy started coming out with them 52, he said, okay. The back, he walked out, he spent about, I was just about $1,000.
I don't know what else to do. I don't spend money like that. I ain't got no money.
Oh, no.
I don't even know why the man said that shit.
But then, don't tell was really screwed up.
He
He goes to the Hard Rock. We walk in this shop, and he bought these Porter Wagner suits. You know what Porter Wagner is? The old country singer with the plans.
No, it ain't. Look, I got some suit jackets that sharp. It's just Liddy don't wear shit like that now. Liddy like.
If I showed you a
straight
Corey
lace
Boy,
color.
he has a Porter Wagner suit.
What is a Porter Wagner?
The old country singer with the guitar, he had the checkerboard jacket.
What I did, I bought some real thin pants with crotch watching the motherfuckers.
Oh my
I
God.
did that on purpose, goddamn. Actually, hey, let me tell you something. This motherfucker, when you go in his house full of shit like that.
Louis the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. The biggest collector in all the country. That's the picture of my son. And that's another son.
That's his son. His son was on the show rapping one time, but everybody remember that. His son, man, cool, man.
So he's a ventriloquist.
He's a ventriloquist, one of the top black ventriloquists. He'll be coming on America's Got Talent.
You be dressing like that right there too?
All my shows.
Like the shit from 5-star restaurant.
They said he dressed like a Persian prince from Detroit.
I am the king of diamonds. I got to dress like a king.
See, there you go.
I get it. We can't wear the regular shit. We got to wear some different shit, man. We ain't like anybody else.
Listen.
No, hey, look, but let me tell you something, man. First of all, good luck, little bro. You're on your honeymoon. You went out there and you got married. God damn it, congratulations, God damn it. On the game to come with it. I mean, that's real shit. Congratulations. I believe you're a smart young man. I never met your wife, but I'm sure she's a smart young lady.
Beautiful young lady.
Yeah,
They couldn't have picked a better one.
that's what's up. I'll be here for you. That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh my God. Oh God. He goes to congratulating them to.
What? I just said I'll be here for you. Anyway, we're gonna wrap the show up, man. Lenny, anytime you come on the show, man, we always have a ball, man.
Always.
God damn it, brought my homie Mitch Richmond.
Rich,
God
the
damn it.
Rock Richmond, the only man that. Exactly. Everybody go and sign up for Mitch, the Rock Richmond 23 on his IG.
That's right.
And make sure you go to KOD fans at Mitch Richmond.
Oh yeah, the mother. He got the avatar. Get it.
He's gonna get down, man.
Yeah.
Mitch still got his 5th grade lunch money.
Sunday night in Phoenix. Which club is that? That's the downtown club in Phoenix. Yes. That's the one downtown? Yeah, Stand Up Live, downtown. Look, Sunday night, man, we gonna do the one-nighter, goddammit. We got 2 shows on Sunday at Stand Up Live, Phoenix. Phoenix, every time I come to town, y'all always come out, so I ain't even see y'all. That club is a nice club, man. They got some They got some good wings. That's some hood shit to say, ain't you? They got some good wings. Right? Boy, remember clubs by the food.
They said you dress like Darwin Duck.
Marcus remember clubs by the baby white. He's from Alabama.
Tuskegee, Alabama. Don't let the Tuskegee, Alabama.
Just with the guinea pig. But look here. We the 5150.
I gotta tell you this story.
Go ahead.
I'm in Dominican Republic, DR, just having a great time, just wilding the hell out, thinking I ain't getting recognized.
He supposed to go ahead.
No, I'm in the club, me and my boys sitting at the bar, I'm sitting there. You have to fight our way out of this motherfucker. What? The one this big guy coming to man, them holler at me. Aren't you Dr. Lenny? I said, yeah. He said, man, I want you on 5150 every time you go to that motherfucker.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. They start on the ground with Elliott, and he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 61 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. There's the stiff arm. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 31, Cousins. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Play action now. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And look, you're down 7-0 in the first quarter. You know it's not a time to panic or feel like you've got to get those points back right away. But how about their conviction and taking that chance to throw the ball deep right there, knowing they can hit on plays like this? I'll bet that won't be the last time we see them take a deep shot in this game.
And the final number on Next Gen Stats, how about this? 71 yards through the air.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson from 13 yards out. And the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. To the air again, Prescott.
Looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, at the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. We'll be hit 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Elliott.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
7 yards there and a first down. 7-7, our score after 1. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 40 yards on the ground for him so far.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Prescott. That's caught again by Schultz. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. They'll throw again. Prescott. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. Touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Moore. And good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well on that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. From the gun, here's Cousins. They're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Cousins. Going for it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins. And Cook has it left side. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage has already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go for one personality. That's you, Charles Davis. To another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
No. When do you see yourself sampling some back? You're talking to me.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back to that, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. From the 36, Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a 1st down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Cousins on 1st down. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Off the play fake, Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
That's taken it around the 40. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. To throw is Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Taken at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On play action, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for Minnesota. 41 yards. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
10th carry now for Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 69 yards rushing for him now to this point. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Inside give to Elliott. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Kill! 47! 46!
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off.
He's got a man, complete, 20. A big play there, Cousins to Thielen, 71 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson
from 6 yards away. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott now. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
This throw left side is caught by Tolbert.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly. And what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Cousins. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Dante Fowler. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Now back to throw. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And the ball is knocked out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective.
You have to exploit black people in the hoods. I'm condoning it, yeah? You see me driving by in a brand new motherfucking, whatever, Escalade. Maybach, wake me up, you wave. But if it were up to you, you'd rather see me in the French entry because I'm stopping your shine.
Like when you realize the ball is loose.
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. 4th down, Cousins. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A first down carry by Elliott. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It was Harrison Smith there up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Yo, bro.
From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
You said what?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You make your smoking sound like what?
Those 3 guys up front.
Oh, it is.
The guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people.
Touchdown! Dalton Schultz sending his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and going. And that will make this a 4-point game. The continue out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
I'll be wanting this whole time.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Saw the linebacker Damone Clark coming through with a stop.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Here's Cousins. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. The defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Marr now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Dancing to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Play action now. Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one.
Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
On second down, Elliott once more. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. This time, good ball security and a good result. 1st and 10. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
Sunday evening, Super Bowl Sunday, to be precise. Right. I got some notes here. I haven't felt the need to go all in depth about the Super Bowl. You can watch it. You will watch the halftime show, you know. I hope Rihanna does okay. That was fucked up what I said earlier. What did I say? I hope she falls and fractures her ankle. That was some real stuff. What a fucking prick to say that type of stupid shit. Hold on a second. Let me just check something here. New England Patriots, 6 Super Bowls, in case you don't know. Pittsburgh Steelers, 6 Super Bowls. San Francisco 49ers, 5. Dallas Cowboys, 5. Green Bay Packers, 4. New Jersey Giants, 4. Yes, New Jersey. They play in Jersey. They don't play in New York. The corporate office is in New York, but they play in Jersey. Get it fucking right. I'm from Jersey. We've always played since I was a kid. You claim the Jets if you live in New York. What did the Jets got? 1 Super Bowl, 1960. 1969. Eat a dick. Don't try and claim the fucking Giants. Newt, 8282. Okay, yeah, man, Puppy Bowl, absolutely. Ooh. Star of the Puppy Bowl coaches should be Caesar and Michael Vick. Oh, what is that nigga's name from the Tattoo show? Didn't they fire that nigga? He deserved to be fired. Troll Babies, what was that nigga's name? Hit that dog over the head, the little tiny dog with the fucking, the folding chair. Pow! What's that nigga? Hold on a second. I'm moving slow. 445. Good evening. 445. 445. Are you ready?
You start.
Yes, sir. How are you?
What's going on?
I'm looking for a nigger's name. Caesar Emmanuel. That's that nigger's name. He hit that little dog over the head with a fucking folding chair. And he fired his black ass. Black Game Crew. Good. What's cracking, man? I just pulled your number up. What's cracking?
Jay Prince.
What's that? Say again?
Jay Prince.
What about him, sir?
I'm here to talk about Jay Prince.
Come on.
Yeah, I don't really rock the Charleston like that. A lot of stuff he says is true or not. So this ain't even coming from somebody that really rock the Charleston, but he's right, man. Jay Prince a bozo. I mean, come on, we all know that. You know that. I know that. Like, you know. So all that Jay Prince feed everybody in the Fifth Ward, you in Turkey and all that. All right, cool. I know a bunch of people everywhere that do that. I mean, that don't mean you're not a bozo.
Right.
So, I mean, just because you do that don't make you escape all the export stuff that you be doing to people elsewhere. So if that's the case, all right, cool. So you want Charleston? You know, somebody say they want Charleston to come to. There's always, won't you come here and say that?
Right.
So since you such a boss, like Rick Rouse, you go to where Charleston at, and you know, like, come on, man.
Well, hang on a second, sir. Where are you calling from? What state? 445. Where are you at?
It depends. I'm from Philly.
Loco Vision on YouTube. He's talking that gang shit. He's down there in Houston. Now, I don't want to put words in his mouth. But
right.
He's talking about, Charleston White might have a problem on the 17th.
We all heard what he said. Yeah, I mean, and again, Loco Vision. I'm gonna go there. Loco sound like one of them.
And Loco Vision, don't copy my video because I will give you a copyright strike. Hold on a second, Loco. What the fuck is this thing talking?
Probably will. It sound like you was looking for clout. You probably will. That's a smart move, Tristar.
I can't find Loco Vision. So, baby, somebody send me a link for Loco Vision. Where is this nigga talking about? Jay Prince is the truth, yada, yada, yada.
Jay Prince sent him over the call. That's what it is. All that turkey drive, back to school, no school, Monday, all that stuff that he's talking about. Like, all right, bro, everybody everywhere do that. What's your point?
Where is Loco Vision? Somebody send me a link. This nigga talking.
He's on Jay Prince right there.
He's been small. I appreciate that, man. Loco Vision. I'm not trying to clown you, my nigga, but I need to find your YouTube channel.
It's just another perspective for you to look at, Loco. You might be right, and Jay Prince might do good things in a certain part of you. You don't want to say nothing.
No, I think I pulled something.
We all know Houston.
Get down here and do a push-up. And what's it?
I can do push-up.
Turn that light on.
Let's see if this is Loco Vision from H-Town. Hold on. Let's see if this is the man that was talking about Jay Prince. It's the truth.
About to look him up too. What are you on YouTube?
Charleston White don't want no problem. I just put the link in the live chat. I think that's him. I don't want to, put the wrong channel in there. But go ahead. I'm sorry, sir. You were saying? Go ahead.
Hey, I'm saying Loco Vision needs to just listen to the, you know what I'm saying?
No, so don't take shots at Loco Vision. He was very respectful.
I got you.
Right now we're talking about Jay Prince. Is he about that action? Charleston White is talking about I will be in Houston on the 17th. We want the monkey shit, yes? Yes?
Here's what I think. I think Jay Prince, quiet as kept, Jay Prince is scared, and he's scrambling behind the scenes. But he has to still put on that persona for people to really think that, see? Because, when everybody I wonder what Jay Prince going to say about this. I wonder what Jay Prince going to say about that. Wonder this and
Let me say this to this guy, and you know, don't put me in a position to defend myself and all that. Like, come on, bro. Get out of here. So you're both. That's really. I mean, that's it. I'm not taking away from what he did with Get Up Boys and all of them, whatever label. Kudos for all that. But right now, you a bozo. And if you don't want to be a bozo, get off the internet, stop all that tweeting, and get back to some real work. That's it. Thank you, Paul, man. Thank you. Thank you. No problem. Yes. Local vision, I fuck with your head. I'm not trying to tell you. I see you from on the right YouTube channel. Looks like a light-skinned nigga like myself. Okay, if I'm on the right channel, salute to you, homie. I'm on Trap Star Films ENT. Let me promote some of my sponsors, folks. And guys, if you want to be a sponsor on Star Report, send an email. We'll get you premium advertisement. Premium advertisement. Okay. Steve the Dean Williams always gets the show that people man mindset show. Hey Patrice, thank you for your donation. Is your name Anencia? Hi Anencia. Okay, you're trying to come down to Atlanta and pop that pussy? Okay, well, you fly yourself out. I don't fly bitches out. You fly yourself out, you contact me a couple of days in advance, and if it's safe, wherever you are, I'll consider, you know, checking you out. But please know this, young lady. I'm not a tough guy, but I will shoot everybody, including you. If I'm put into a situation where niggas is coming out of the walls, and you will get shot first. Yeah. Especially if you're black. You will get shot first, bitch. I'm not even trying to. Okay, hold on a second. Who is this? Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Dave from De La Soul passed away? You gotta be kidding. Oh my god. Please tell me this is not plug one. Oh my goodness. They were really, really good to me. They came on the Storm Buckwald show. Can somebody confirm this, please? Left-handed anybody? Oh man. Are you fucking kidding me? Who sent you this email? Oh man. Good God of me. How old was he? How old was he? Young niggas out here dying in this old Jersey fuck nigga star damn near 60. Old hating ass nigga. He takes a licking and keeps on taking. How is you see? There's your proof that there's no God. There's your proof that there is no God. All the people I have sent to the penitentiary, bitches I have left high and dry. He was 54. Whoa! size of the fucking hoagie bread. It's always a bitch. 727, I am fucking out there tonight. 727, good evening. I just got some bad news. 727.
What's up?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm just calling in about the Charleston White Jay Prince situation.
Yeah. Well, sir, have you ever sent in a donation? I'm looking at my system. It says unknown caller. Who am I talking to?
You talking to G? I'm from Jersey, but I live in Florida now.
And you've never sent in a donation, correct?
Oh, well, this is the first time I actually got through to you, so.
Well, fuck you. Get off my line. You never sent in a donation. I'm that nigga for real, for real. Get your broke ass off my line. Fuck, boy.
Oh, that ain't it.
Yeah.
That ain't it.
Yeah, that is it. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I don't have fans. Eat a dick. From Jersey down in Florida. How did he wind up in Florida? Did a bitch tell him we gotta move to Florida? Let me fix my drink. You see, it's bitches that are killing these niggas. Some of these niggas are walking around dead. You think you're alive, but the bitch snatched your soul out of your body a long time ago. Why are you watching me? Why are you trying to live vicariously through me? I wake up saying fuck a bitch. I go to sleep saying fuck a bitch. I don't need your donation, but if you never sent in a donation, nigga, fuck you and fuck your bitch. Give me it. I tell a bitch fuck you, bitch, all day, every day. Niggas out here 15, 20 years younger than me. Gray hair. All sorts of gray hair. Bitch, I'm alive because I'm not stressed. I was driving a Ferrari last week. I was contemplating, do I want to lease this motherfucker? Do I want to buy it? Then I drove it for like 6 hours and I said, man, fuck this Ferrari. I took this shit back. Talking to a bitch, the bitch said, oh, come pick me up. I said, okay, stay right there. Left the bitch hanging. Fuck, I look like going to pick a bitch up in a Ferrari. Bitch, come pick me up in a Ferrari. Oh my goodness. What the fuck? Devious J on YouTube. That's my nigga for real, for real. That's my nigga, Devious J. Tonight's show is sponsored by Devious J and Skylar Son. Skylar Roy, man, you want to call in? Yeah, man, oh my goodness. Architects. Humble guys. They came on my show. They were so fucking just real. You know, from Long Island. Where they from? Amityville? I forget. Hold on a second. Somebody sent me an email. It's coming up as spam. Okay, I don't want to see nothing about somebody abusing a baby, whoever you are. No thanks. Where's your donation? Leroy, I got your donation. Thank you, sir. Star. This is L. Just called in from. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. You see, a man who said, you know, I'm going to send a donation. He sent it. I'm not hurting for nothing, folks. But, you know, donation model that everybody uses now. Back in 2012, me and DJ Elias pioneered it. And I will never say anything other than, I'm flattered. The shit that we went through. So don't act like you didn't know where I was. Yo, I just found you. Just found me. Where have you been in the penitentiary, nigga? Or you just learned how to fucking use an iPhone or a Droid? Go fuck yourself. King Touring, I got your donation, sir. Thank you. Send me an email. We will back to you tomorrow, okay? Thank you so much. Good evening, 401 Super Bowl Sunday. The show is like bird shit all over the place. I'm letting you know right now. It's a shit show, man.
So yeah, man. I called in to sit there and talk about this Jay Prince shit, man. Jay Prince and Mob Ties, man. Mob Ties ain't shit, man. Like, listen, the Mob back in the day, that's what he's trying to do. You can't do that. Listen, you're a black man trying to act like you're a mobster. No, it don't work. It don't work. And Jay Prince, listen, man, that dude hasn't sit there fought a way out as a paper bag. So what the fuck is he talking about? Yo, listen, people's